Hi, good morning. So just recapping, last time we discussed info objects, okay? And we having info objects are five types. Characteristic info object, time info object. So these are the five types of info objects, okay? Info objects are five types. Whenever you create info object, so it will create multiple tables like mm, P table, Q table, X table, Y table. They will ask you how many tables are generated. Okay, in the interview also they will ask you P table, Q table, X table, Y table. And here H table, HI, J, K, T, S, M. These many tables will generate in the backend. Okay. So these tables like no example in the real time, few I will give. Okay. Zero material is the info object. Zero plant is the info object. Zero customer is the ready-made info object. Zero vendor is the ready-made object. Okay. Zero company code is info object. So these are all info objects. Sometimes we'll get some requirement. So we need to create few info objects. That time only you will create characteristic info object or key figure info object. Rarely you will create info objects, okay? Maximum you will utilize SAP objects only. SAP object name will start with zero. See, you can see all the zero. Whatever you are going to create, that object name will be G. G material, okay? G customer. Sometimes, not all the time, okay? So you are not taking decisions, okay? Your TLR team lead, your seniors will propose that, okay? Clear? How we will create info object, we'll see one by one, okay? Characteristic info object. Time info object means what? Time info objects. For example, I got requirement. So how you will decide this is characteristic info object or this is unit or time? How you will know? Characteristic info objects like plant, customer, vendor, company code, profit center, cost center. These are all like no characteristic info object only. Time means what? Cal day, zero cal month, zero cal year. These are all so time info objects. Zero cal week. Why it is? Yeah. So these are all time info objects. Okay. So we having character. I mean, info objects are five types. So characteristic info object like plant, customer, vendor, whatever it is maybe. So you can create characteristic mostly. Time info objects, you can see these are the time info objects. Whatever you want to see in the time level, day wise or month wise, week wise, quarter wise, these are all time info objects. Unit is kg, grams, liters, milliliters. This and all will come into unit. Like we need to define unit or currency. We have only two objects, zero unit or zero currency. This is also one kind of characteristic info object only. Okay. So we unit info object means unit or currency. We will display the all currencies in the zero currency. For example, you having business in the worldwide. Okay, then I will use zero currency. So my business is having worldwide, and I'm selling product in different units. Then I will use unit. Okay, for example, beverages. You are selling into liters. You are selling into half liters. You are selling into the cases. Okay, you are selling into the eaches. Like the different units are there. Okay, and technical info object we are not going to create. So, for example, you are creating ADSO. You are creating composite provider objects. Automatically, few objects will create in the inside. That is technical info object. For example, when I create info ADSO, when I create info in ADSO, inbound table will generate. Inbound table will create. In the inbound table level, three info objects will add, like zero request number, zero record number, zero packet number, zero packet number. These are all like technical info objects. We are not going to create. SAP only will create and provide you. Okay, these are the technical info objects. Finally, key figure info objects means like amount, whatever it is measurable, amount, quantity, head count, turnover, turnover, total volume, total volume. So whatever you are going to do, subtraction, multiplication, division, okay. So those and all will come into the key figure in function. So here P object means what? P table means what? Whenever I create any info object, multiple tables will create in the backend. So if someone asks in the interview, how many tables will generate when I create info object, then you can say like, no, these many objects will generate, these many tables will create PQXY, HIJK, and TSM. Okay, P means what? You can say like, no, time independent table. You can say like time independent table. Okay, this is time dependent table. Time dependent table. And this is X table is SID table of P table. Okay. These are all hierarchy tables. Don't explain more. Hierarchy table. This is P plus Q table. Okay, this is like no, not table. This is a view. This is a view P plus Q. Okay, clear? These many tables will create. So I will create and I'll show you in the BW itself. Then you will come to know. Okay, so right? How many types of data? So we have data two types, right? One is master data. One is master data. Then other one is transactional data. Correct? Transactional data. So under master data, when it will be like no master data. I created master data. Zero customer is master data. When you can say master data, when you are maintaining, when you are maintaining attributes or text. or hierarchy. Then only it will be master data. Otherwise, it is not a master data. So you have to maintain at least one for the info object. Then it will be master data. Clear? In the master data level, there is no key figure info object. In the attributes level, I am not adding any info objects. Turnover, total volume, amount. These objects I am not using. Okay. Clear? Now we are recapping info objects, right? These info objects will generate. These are the tables will generate when I create info object. So the info objects like no, while you are creating info objects, you are creating, for example, G customer. So for G customer, what type? Like it is storing attributes or text or hierarchy. Or else you are creating normal info objects. If you don't select any option, attributes or text or hierarchy, then normal info object. That is not a master data. If we select at least attributes, at least text, at least hierarchy, either one, that is like master data. When you select at least one, then it will become like master data. You are creating G customer. Okay. So you selected at only attributes, then it is a master data. Or else if you don't select this one, you selected this text only option. So while you are creating info object, you will get these three options. At least you need to select one option. Then it will become master data. Otherwise, it is a simple info object. It is not a master data. Okay? Clear? I will show you how to create info object. So first, you know, right, how to log in BW. I'm logging into this one, SAP login pad. So I will show you, okay, don't confuse. I will show you BW 7.5 first. Then I will show you, see, okay, go to RSA1, RSA1, go to info providers. So can you tell me this is master data or not? This is info object. This triangle option is there, right? Right? This is info object. Info object is, this is store ID. This is the info object. Is it master data or not? So
Yes, it's master data.
yeah, we have a attribute, so it is a master data. Okay. This is triangle option is there. Okay. Remember, okay. This option is remember it. So you can see multiple info objects as well. You can, so this is also info object. Okay. So this is master data or not? So this is the master data, attributes and maintain. Attributes and text they maintain it. So how you will come to know? So for example, double click it. So what message you are getting? Action cancel, use BW modeling tools info object maintenance instead. That means you need to open into the HANA Studio. System is suggesting you. So I can't open here. You can open HANA Studio or Eclipse. There you can see. So I'm doing it. Go to RSD1. This is BW on HANA. And copying same info object. Display. So now if you see the green button, then it is a master data. See master data text hierarchy. So here they select this checkbox. See here. This checkbox, if we select this checkbox, then it will create attributes. Then automatically these attributes will come. If we select this text box, then automatically this option will come. So hierarchy they didn't select. That is why it is not green button. That is why it is not showing any green. Clear? This checkbox. If you select this checkbox, then after hierarchy will come here. Clear? This is BW on HANA level. Okay, while you are creating, if you want to create info object, then we cannot create here. So we need to go HANA Studio only. For example, I will try. So I'm going to create info object. So I don't get any object info, I mean option itself. So I want to create it. I'm not getting right. So now right click on this. Now I'm getting option. So let me try. See what it is saying. Go on BW modeling tools. There you need to create it. Okay. So I'm going to this SAP HANA Studio and BW. Remember one point, BW on HANA or BW4 HANA. If you want to create any object, then go to HANA Studio only. Yeah, this is BW on HANA system. First one. Okay, so you can see BW repository came and you can select this option BW modeling. Okay, now expand this BW repository. Okay, and this is my like no my project name. Okay, we created a project ID country. Okay, right click. So now I'm selecting info object only. I'm creating info object. This is the way we'll create info object in BW on HANA, BW4 HANA. Remember this point. Even BW4 HANA also same way we will create it. Okay. So this is BW on HANA system I'm showing you. BW4 HANA also I will show you. Okay. So example GMAT. So I'm giving text name like this. So while you are creating info objects, you will get multiple data types. So what is the characteristic, key figure, unit, or info XXL? If you are selecting this XXL, if you want to load video files, if you want to load music files, then it will support you. But I never created my career. Okay. And now I'm going to create characteristic info object. Okay. And time info objects already it will be there. That is why they didn't give. And technical info object system will create automatically. That is why they didn't give option. Okay. And data types char numsy dats tims. Okay, dats. Okay, this is date. It will create date. The system format is YYYMMDD. YYY means year, means month, DD. This is the format, SAP format. Remember this. We need to give reverse 2026 05 25. This is the format, and this is time is HHMMSS, like hours, minutes, seconds. And numsy characteristic means it will allow alphanumeric value. It will allow alphanumeric value when you select char. When you select numsy, then it will allow only digits. Only allow it will digits only. Okay, it will not accept any alpha. Clear? Now I'm going to create one object. This one. So create. So now here we having properties level, you can see. If you want to change data type, you can change it still. If you want to change still, you can change it. Okay. So now I want to keep it like no 18. Okay. Now 18 length came. See automatically output length also 18 came. Okay. Conversion. Okay. By default alpha will come. We will not change it. Okay. Now you can see properties level master data. Master data. So example, I just activate, I will show you later, okay? How many tables will generate in the backend, I will show you. Okay, I'm not selecting any master data text hierarchy and how many tables will generate. Go to properties and go to DDIC. Now you can see how many tables created, only SID table and data element created. So even if we go here, this is a BW on HANA, right? What is the object name? ZMAT agent. How many tables created? /n rsd1. Okay. We created this object. So now, so just now we created, right? Material info object. Okay. How many tables are there? You can see there is no green button here. Okay. This means this is simple info object. This is not a master data. Clear? This is the length. If you want to change the length, you can change it. Okay, if you want to change this data type, you can change it. Okay, and this is SID table generated. S means SID table generated. Okay, and now you can go Business Explorer, master data. So nothing tables are there here. You can see there is no tables here. Hierarchy also nothing will be there. So now what I will do, I will add this one, master data. Okay. So now see here, remove this option. So now I can see general and BI client and extended. When I select this master data, then master data text and attributes came. Are you getting me? When I select this master data option, then I am getting master data text and attributes option came. Now activate it. Okay, now just activate it. And again, what I will do, go back and again click on display. Now you can see, let me refresh. So now it is came, right? Master data text came. Earlier it was not there green button. So when you see green button here, it is a master data. You don't see anything, all these things. Once you see green button, whatever info object you open, once you see this green button, it is a master data. No need to check further as well. Okay? Remember this option. So now you can create how many tables are created. M view created and P table created. Clear? And text table is not created. This is text properties. Okay. So when I select with text, then it will come. Okay. Slowly we'll see. And then I'm selecting this text as well and activating. Like this, we'll check each and every object. Okay. Now you can go and check how many, see text table created. See, everything is common. /BAC is the common. Info object name /BAC means C means customized. We created. And this is a info object name. This is like T table. We are saying text table means T. And here this is M view. M view. This is P table. Okay, remaining all same only. For every table is same. Only M and P, Q, X and all will create. Okay, now you can see only T table, P table, M view and also SLE table and data element you can see. Okay. So later all tables also you can see. Okay. Now I'm selecting hierarchy and activate it. So now you can see master data text and hierarchy both are maintained. If you see here, this checkbox checked, this checkbox is checked, that means master data attributes and text maintain and hierarchy also maintain this. I'm selecting here, I'm choosing options here. Automatically it is reflecting here, okay? Hierarchies. And how many tables created? This H, K and I table created. Clear? And now, if you want to see Q table, okay, if you want to see Q table, and we need to make it as a time dependent. Okay, go to master data here, and you can do like no. This is text properties. This is text properties, right? Hmm. Okay, that is text properties. And this also we can make it as a time dependent object. Okay, this is text relevant to text properties. And go to hierarchies. In the hierarchies level also you can select time dependent. So I'm selecting this time dependent. Okay, let me activate. The tables will change. Okay. If you are not clear, okay, just stop me. I will explain you the why. And this is very, very important. Last week also, I think somebody faced this in internal table. I mean, this when we create info object, how many tables will create in the backend? That they have asked. Taking time. Any network issue? When it is, let me reconnect. What is this? But why it is showing? Okay, so now tables are created. HIJK, HIJ లేదా HIJ. It is not getting activated here. Let me remove this option. Somehow it is stuck. Okay, let me open again. The system is slow, I think this one on remote desktop. Let me try in BW4 HANA. Yes. Oh, it is late. Okay. So in BW4 HANA, I can't see because there is no BW modeling. Okay. Remember this option. I don't see info object tunnel because there is no modeling tab BW4 HANA. Okay. So there is a issue. Okay. Unable to log in that system. That is the way it is not working. Let me close this. We need to cancel it. Now it is came. Okay. Now it's fine. Yeah. Now it is activated. Now system back. So now it is came like no. Okay. Lock came. So info object is locked by this username. What to do in this case? Let me activate. So I'm getting again same. So in this case, what to do? So let me close this option. Okay, let me close BW4 HANA and BW on HANA login. BW on HANA login. Okay, here we need to go SM12 option. SM12. Go to SM12. So here execute it. The object is locked. Okay, this is only right. We are trying. Jetmat info. So we need to delete this lock. You can see lock entry. So then only it will allow you to activate it. Okay. So here I'm trying to activate. I'm getting lock issue. So now it will not face that issue, lock issue, because I delete this lock in SM12. Okay. Now it is activated. Again, we need to check how many tables is generated. RSD1. And what is the info object name? This is okay. Now you will get clear picture how many tables are generating. Okay, H I J. Okay, J is not created still, time dependent. Okay, here you can see when you will get this key table and X and Y, you can see. And okay, go to master data text hierarchy and attributes. In the attributes level, we need to add one info object. Example, I will add zero material only. I will add this object. Okay. So now you can see here, you need to make this as a navigation attribute. Then it will create the table. Okay. Okay. Now time dependent on, right? This you need to, I'll make this close. So here you need to make it as a, go to here, false. Now you can select this option. Now it is true. Time dependent. You can see here, time dependent is time dependent is true. Earlier, when I remove this option, false. When I select this option, then it is okay. Now go here, lock handle for info object could not be created. Add. Okay. I'm adding this option and this is in object. Now I'm activating it. Okay. There is a issue. Okay. Let me check. Do we have any log here? Nothing will be there. Okay. Let me activate. After that, we'll try. Okay. Once activated, this gray color will go. Still not activated. No, this is completely not activated. There is an issue. Let me remove. So we are like now checking the box, unable to. There is some issue also in the system level. Let me try in the BW4 HANA. Okay. And now we'll see. So I'm logging into BW4 HANA system. Same steps only there also. So based on the requirement, we'll create the info objects. Now you will get some picture how to create info objects. Okay. Now, example, this is my project. Right click on this project and go to here. You can select this option. See, these many these many objects there in this BW4 HANA. I'm creating info object GG custom. So I'm giving customer. Okay. Same steps only came right in the BW4 HANA, BW4, BW on HANA also. Same steps only. So extra this came. Yes, NumC. But we didn't use it. Okay. Yeah. And finish it. Now I will give 10. So automatically changing. So now master data, master and the text. So now once you activate, how many tables will create? So I can't see in the BW level how many tables are generated. Okay, go to DDIC. Now you can see here how many tables are created for this. See here, our object name is GGST. Okay, this is the technical name. See, this is data element and this is SID table and this is M and this is P and this is T, text table. Okay, so now you can go on. How you will see in the BW level, you can take this screenshot. I can